Well, hello there, Internet. Welcome to another episode that doesn't get a lot of views. Yeah. Alright. So, this is a composter that I built a while back with absolutely no skill, which anybody who has skill can probably already identify. But I'm just going to kind of quickly go into this. I don't want to make this too long. One of the things that I didn't find out very easily before building with pallets was about the process that the wood is, I guess, cured through. So there's a chemical process, and then there's a heat treating process, and then there's just some wood that's not really cured that goes into making pallets. But I'll just show you really quick. On these pallets, if you see that US there, that's because this pallet was made in the United States, and the HT there stands for heat treated. There are some other little abbreviations that they use sometimes, but HT is the one you want. You don't want, I think MB is one. It's like methyl bromide or something like that. And you definitely don't want that. Just stick with HT. And if you find ones that don't have HT, you could use those for something else, you know. But, you know, this is just a quick look into the composter here. I don't turn this at all. I turned it a couple times and then realized that there was, you know, an opportunity to learn here. So that's what us lazy people call too much work. So there was an opportunity to learn about what happens if you don't turn the compost, and I'm hoping to see mycorrhizal composting happening here, the fungal composting instead of the bacterial composting. In the summer, this gets a lot of soldier flies in there, and those sound like a problem, but they're actually kind of like little pets in a strange way. I know that sounds weird, but like every now and then they'll get in the house, and you can just pick them up. They don't even really run or anything. You can just kind of pick them up, and they can hang out on your hand for a little bit. I always let them go because, you know, following the vegan principles as closely as possible. If they're not causing me any harm, I'm not going to cause them any, and they actually help me out with the composting. So I get a lot of larvae from them in here. There's also a few birds who dig around in here and turn it for me. And I get, let's see, what else was I going to say? Obviously the heat from the Arizona sun down here heating things up. But it's got a lot of airflow going through it too. You know, because of the sides on these pallets, they're left open. I didn't put chicken wire or anything like that in there. And does stuff fall out? Yeah, sometimes things fall out, but I've got this handy invention here called a broom. It's actually pretty amazing product there. And I just take that fancy thing and I do a little bit of sweeping off of the sidewalk, and then I kind of gather this stuff into piles, and then I have this trick where I use that shovel, and then I just sweep it onto the shovel. Pretty fancy maneuver. Maybe I'll do a video on that someday. And then I put the shovel back in there, the shovel full of compost. So, yeah, and, you know, these are just some, I don't even know, like recycled paper, paper towels, cleaned up some water. We don't really add anything too crazy in here. We do cardboard every now and then, rip it up, throw it in there. But yeah, I got a bunch of leaves, added those, and so that's just a quick look at that. If you want to learn more about it, I guess I could talk more about how I built it, but it should be fairly simple as well to understand. So thanks for checking it out, and have a good one.